amounts of damage to towers, and it's also very hard to kill. Like the plant golem, it is of a short duration, about a minute or so, but in this game, even a short duration is quite long.
Indeed. So, shall we go over the players? If you want to introduce SK, I will go for Heroes War.
So we have Fresh, he's going to be playing the bottom lane on Tychus. We have Artus, Kerrigan, and Uther in the hands of Barbecue Killer Burrito, Linked, and Rawl. And finally in the top lane, it's going to be Tassadar on BZ.
And on the right-hand side, in the red trunks, we have MD Van, who is on the Tyrael. In the mid lane, we have Master on the Falstad. And in the bot lane, it's a 3-man bot lane. We have Inuau, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, on the Tychus. Very difficult names here. Matzaka. And we have Sierra on the Uther. Matzaka is on the Arthas. And we're seeing a lot of bushwhacking in the bot lane and the...
Master!
And the mid lane. Yeah, Master!
There's the stun. There's the grab. Goodbye,
There's
Master.
the barrel roll. There's the stun. He is gone. However, they did lose a tiny bit of XP having no one in the bot lane, but I think it's being more than made up due to the fact that they got that kill. And in fact, SK do take that little XP lead in the beginning of the game.
That was a very, very, very scary level 1. And this is also why, in these types of situations, you should never leave your base unless you really... Whoa, another hero going down.
Yeah, they took down Arthas with a mirror match plus Kerrigan in the bot lane. Very, very nice engage there.
It's very scary how SK is, and they're looking to get that early lead again. And we've seen every single game. Give SK a finger and they take your hand.
This is very true. SK, an incredibly deadly team, and as we can see, both teams not really caring about the shrine too much. Or we're seeing Heroes War take the bottom one. Top lane, we are seeing a bit of a battle over it here. BZ trying to out-micro MD Van, but he's not really getting the full duration of the storm off the shield, taking a lot of damage here. He's actually doing some incredible micro here. He's going to be able to push back MD Van. Very nice play on that Tassadar.
Oh, bottom lane, Lynx and BKB coming in from the side here. Sierra desperately trying to get out of there, and I know putting down a little bit of cover fire. Now Master, finally having made his way to the bottom lane, is joining the fight. Sierra actually didn't get pulled in by the Kerrigan, so now he's going to try and turn it around, but he's taking way too much damage. Goes down. Third kill going over to SK Gaming, but this Ghost Form, might it be enough? It doesn't look that way. Matsaka also goes down. Ino goes down. It's a total massacre, as Master is the final one who's desperately trying to get out of there. He's going through the labyrinth. Oh, this is
needs the barrel roll. He needs a way out. Nope, he goes down. Wasn't able to fly. Had already used it, I believe. And even if not, then just there's no chance. And once again, in the top lane, Tassadar is able to drive back Tyrael again. And because everyone is pretty much dead for Heroes War here, Linked is going to be able to take this Dragon Knight without much difficulty. Tyrael's going to try and deny it. And we're actually seeing, they were able to take back bottom shrine. Very nice there by Heroes War.
Hero slain.
Oh, Kerrigan died. Where'd that happen?
We are blessed.
I think you've muted yourself again.
Yes.
Well done. Apparently Kerrigan died inside the main base. And top lane's finally been taken, so Heroes War owns both shrines at this point. Matzaka,
yeah, lasers are firing.
Lasers are firing? Where? Oh,
in the middle, look at the lasers.
Oh, those lasers. Ah, I thought you meant that Falstad was ulting, and I was like, wait, he's level 5. How is that happening?
Matsaka is going to try and channel, but Linked is there to at least drive him off the platform. Not that it really mattered, because SK immediately took back the Moon Shrine in the top, rather the Sun Shrine in the top side of the map.
Indeed, and we are seeing SK with the XP advantage here, pretty much controlling the entire map right now, but they're completely abandoning top lane here, beginning to make their way down to the mid lane, but there's no one there. Mid lane's kind of busy right now, taking the easy camp.
And this is going to give both shrines back over to the team of Heroes War, but for now they're going to fight over the easy camp. Easy camp just got cleared by Heroes War, and SK takes it away from them. Wow, and this is also something that's really big in Heroes, as Arthas goes down as well. If you destroy a mercenary camp, you still have to capture it. And SK just took advantage of that. They won the team fight at the camp, and now they're also winning the fight at the Dragon Shrine. Kerrigan turns into the dragon, and it's time to rock and roll.
Indeed, SK getting control of both those shrines, and are now going to begin barreling down the mid lane with this force they already have here. 4 members of Heroes War are here to try and deal with this but it's going to be difficult. Fresh coming up from the bot lane for SK, and now it is 4 versus 4, and Tassadar is on his way down as well. It's Dragonite getting a lot of damage done at this point, needs to be moving on to that fort as quick as possible.
Yeah, Dragonite's doing a fantastic amount of damage to those towers, and it's going to be very hard for SK to do anything, because Dragonite has the ability to smash into someone if he so desires. If he's too close, he gets knocked all the way back into their own base. That means a certain fort going over to the team controlling the Dragonite. Dragonite, 10 seconds remaining. He's just going to suicide that one into the enemy team.
The Dragon Knight punt, as I believe that knockback you were referring to is called, has not been used yet. There is an Arthas here, which could be an opportunity to use it, but no. Ral just going to throw down some fire so he gets a bit of initial damage onto those buildings before the Dragon Knight expires. And SK taking almost a 2-level advantage here and getting that middle lane fort. Very nice here.
So no punts of damage just yet, but first it's Raw jumping straight into Matsaka. Matsaka taking quite a bit of damage. Link coming in from the side here. Will Matsaka go down? Yes, he will. Now they're on Sierra. Sierra taking even more damage as he's locked up. And look at the team of SK, already level 10, and that means that they will be able to pick up these easy mercenaries as well, putting them at a nice 2-level advantage while also having the heroic ability before their opponents. It's 9 kills to 2, 6 forts to 5. And halfway through this game, or rather, at the start, halfway through the early stage of the game, not through this game, but
I was about to say that's a prediction and a half there.
Well, from the looks of it, we haven't really seen a moment where SK has actually lost after they've gotten ahead.
This is true. They've never been driven back so far. They have 2 sets of easies in this bot lane and are capitalizing on it amazingly. They have Tassadar still in the top lane with Tyrael, just getting that XP. Mid lane's been abandoned for both teams. Neither team giving a damn about it because they are pushing so hard here in this bottom lane. Those giants, going to be able to take this down so easily. Overdrive being used by Tykerstead to try and delay it. There goes the bomb. Sierra gonna be able to get out of there, healing himself up. Gets done down. I stand corrected. Arthur's trying to go in, but no, he is able, in fact, to get out alive. Being dropped very low. There's the Odin. There's the Divine Storm, but Sierra very low, able to heal himself. He backs out, keeping himself alive, but that fort completely gone, and those giants still alive. They're going to keep going.
Yeah, bottom lane now looking like easy street there. As they continue their push in the top lane though, Tassadar is all alone now, so he should be able to pick up one of the turrets as well before Tyrael will be able to respond to that one. So SK immediately rotating over to the mid lane. Actually rotating all the way to the top lane.
Yeah, they're completely ignoring that turret in the mid lane, not giving a damn. They're just going to take the enemy's hard camp. The enemies are...
And the Dragon Shrine.
This is true. Heroes War on their way back up. They're going to take the Dragon again. There's no stopping them. SK backing out after they get engaged on by Heroes War. BKB being dropped incredibly low, gets engaged upon. There's the shock and awe. But BKB somehow escapes. He gets out. Fresh just got engaged upon by Tyrael. Judgment was used. The punt was also used. Ufa's back in the main base. Matcher goes down. Tyrael goes down. And SK have taken this engagement again. It is a 2-for-0 engagement for them again. They're going to take this top fort as well and clear up the night camp that Heroes were able to sneak while all that was going on. But this is decimation down. Oh, Ufa didn't go very far that time.
Yeah, Link now desperately trying to get some damage down onto this fort. Dykes actually goes down in the melee. As SK is getting chased down by Heroes War easy, or rather BZ, without any source of mana. Now Link's going with the punt.
So close.
Field goal, but here's the
Odin though to protect himself from the towers, but down goes the Odin and down goes
I know.
So much damage there, and we're seeing a 4 versus 4 battle here, but a lot of SK is actually very low here, and run out before the pump, but Death Coil is able to finish off Sierra. And we're seeing SK continuing to push through onto MD Van, but nice Divine Storm by Ghost Ufa, able to keep his team alive there. Very good play by Heroes War.
Yeah, but it didn't quite net them anything. They lost another fort, they lost more kills, they got 1 kill in response. Okay, they managed to close the level gap just a little bit, but it's never going to be enough unless they're going to start winning battles 5 versus 4. Correction, where they're going to get an advantage in the battles, because right now they're trading and they're losing their structures at the same time.
This is true. They're a huge amount down. As you pointed out earlier, it's currently 3 forts to 6 in favor of SK, and we're seeing a battle in the bot lane. Matska has been caught out again. Down he goes. And there's the judgment onto Tassadar this time, and I don't think that was the right target at all. Because that is Archon not giving a single damn. And they're just going to get ready to push this bot lane if they want to. In fact, no, I stand corrected. They're going to take all the easy camps in the world.
And they're having an easy time doing so as well. And in a few moments, the Dragon Shrines will be respawning. I believe it's every minute after the dragon disappears, or 2 minutes after the dragon disappears, the Dragon Shrines will reactivate. So that should be in a few seconds. There we go. 30 seconds remain.
Indeed, 30 seconds remain till the Dragon Shines up, and SK once again with control of the map. No one in top lane though, so they're not going to be taking this Dragon Knight as of yet. But there's no way the Heroes are going to be able to get to that bot lane unless Tychus or Falstad are able to sneak down there while SK is pushed this far up. They're pushing forward with these 4 giant camps. They're not going to let up on this push until these giants are dead or they are dead. And this is incredibly aggressive right now. The 4 giant push bot lane. Or only just a bit worse than the 6 giant push bot lane, but this is so deadly right now.
Yeah, and these siege giants remain out of range of those forts, towers, and what have you. So all Heroes War has, rather SK has to do. Oh, they engage on Ino, and Ino, he tried to get his Odin, but that was not even close to finishing. And just look at the damage being put down here by SK. They wiped the team of Heroes War, and they still have their giants, so they can easily take this keep, and they will get their catapults.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's game. That's 20 seconds remaining. Down goes the keep. The only person who died there was Kerrigan, who was body blocked in range of Falstad's shotgun or laser, so is getting popped. So here we go, the siege giants once again getting distracted by random buildings, but SK going for the core here. Dragon Knight, what Dragon Knight? Completely irrelevant, doing as much damage as they can. They're likely going to be able to end before the rest of Heroes War does come up. Tychus currently the only one alive, only focusing Link. Link heals himself back up.
And that's GG.
Yeah, SK take game number 1. Very, very well played.
Get a successful volley, it will cost more. So that's the
2 more each time, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, would you like to introduce the players? You can do Heroes War this time.
Ooh.
Get ready for battle, you landlubbers!
So Heroes War is in the red trunks this time. So it's Matsaka on Ditches, we have Vaan on Tyrael, we have Master on Vala, we have Sierra on Malfurion, and in the bottom lane we have Aino, the Lone Queen, Dagara.
Indeed. And on SK side we have Beezy on the Falstad in the bot lane, and everyone else is in the mid lane. We have BKB on Tassadar, we have Fresh, who is funky in this case, playing the Illidan. We have Linked on the Ufa, and in the back, trying to keep up on the white mount, we have Ral on Tyrael.
There's one thing I'd like to point out. Have you ever noticed that the observer point in this map looks like a smiley face?
Yes, I have noticed it repeatedly. It's easy to see on the minimap when there aren't so many people standing on it, but I will put it out for the people on my screen. There you go. Mouth, eyes, nose. We're currently seeing both teams just dancing around, looking for an opportunity to engage. This top lane is just a dance of death at this point.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before someone gets hooked in.
Yep, the hook here will probably be what engages here. And the question is, can they survive? Bot lane, we're just seeing a bit of split pushing. Tagara's putting creep down for vision. And mid lane, SK already posturing down here, looking for that chest. BKB trying to save this up here, and everyone's come down from this top lane. We're seeing a full team fight here. There is the root from Malfurion, and SK going to be able to back out, only losing 1 coin there, or BKB able to get out alive. And no one died yet. Still no first blood.
So they can take those coins to the Burger King and get themselves a nice burger.
This is true. And we're currently seeing Heroes War heading down towards what I think will be their hard camp. Yeah, they're going to try and take their hard camp straight away, not going for the turn-in with their 1 coin. Whereas SK also looking around for coins, but choosing to go for the pirate camps instead. And if we hit tab, we can see how many coins each team has. It is currently 7 coins for SK, in exchange for 5, which is soon to be 7 once the hard camp has died for Heroes War.
Yeah, something that's very important to notice here, that the queen in the bottom lane, which was, I forgot his name, that was...
Zagara.
No, I'm talking about the player, not the... I know it's Zagara.
Okay.
I know in the bottom lane actually managed to get 4 out of 5 coins in that fight with Falstad, so that's pretty big.
Indeed, very big. And she's also going to be able to push this lane very, very hard with the help of those two Siege Giants. And, oh god, we could be seeing a gank here. There's the hook.
There's the hook.
There's the barrel roll getting out of there. And there's going to be no kills coming down still. And these Siege Giants going to be able to do a lot of damage to these buildings before they get killed off.
Do a barrel roll. Use the boost to get through.
Use the boost to escape from your enemies. Currently seeing the
And but
push.
for now, this game is looking a lot more balanced than the last one, actually. Oh, nice hook there onto Rod. Might be the first blood. It's
gets out.
Close.
Yep, hard camp taken for SK as well. Fresh being very active on the map right now with his coins. Neither team has gone for a turn in yet.
Yeah, they're probably assuming that it's never going to happen, or at least not going to happen this early, that either team is going to allow the turn in of coins. Of course, they have enough coins to make a barrage of cannonballs happen, but I don't think they really want to risk it, because if you lose the team fight there, it's over immediately, because then you lose so many towers, it's really hard to get back from that one.
Indeed, there is now a hard camp pushing in the top lane for SK. Heroes War are currently trying to take the bottom camp for the second time, but SK are hovering around. They may be able to wander down and take this. They've just taken their own easy. They may all come down, and looks like they are in fact all converging onto this 1 point. Ral and Beezy going in, Beezy gets immediately rooted, able to back out though, and Stitches is currently caught in this. Van goes down, so the Tyrael explosion might actually pick up a kill here. Nope, no one is low health enough.
Oh,
and
this
Tyrael,
is so bad.
Yeah.
This is so bad for Heroes. They knew Vala was in the top lane, and still they committed to the fight. And look at the amount of coins that they have. They can fire off 2 barrages in a row.
Indeed,
I mean,
Vala
they
the only one with
they
coins
can just-
left.
They can just sit here and wait until all the cannonballs have fired, and then turn in the coins again.
Indeed, that might be a risky play though, but I'd like to point out, Illidan now has 12 coins on his own. He can get the full turn in on the next round on his own. As long as he doesn't die, he's going to be intrinsic to keep alive in this, and they just took the top chest.
They have over 22 coins on the side of SK. 22 coins means another barrage, and then they still have 10 coins to hand in. That means that they just need 2 more camps to immediately take care of all the buildings. And Fresh, he's already in position to hand in yet another batch of coins. So 3, 2, 1. Here's Fresh paying immediately, and it's just a matter of time before more of these turrets fall.
Yep, there it goes. Easily done. BZ still with 3 coins, heading into the bot lane. Gonna see if he can catch out I now. And this is not looking good. The top lane, they're currently trying to defend it, but you can't defend it against the Blackheart, who's just gonna blow up all the buildings in this top lane. Oh, and they killed Sagara.
Yeah, they also got Sagara in the bottom lane, which means that BC and Fresh have another 3 coins to spend. They have a lot of minions coming in, and they're going to be handing in all their coins. In the top lane, though, there's a big fight breaking out. It's 4 versus 3. This might be the turnaround for Heroes War. Link's taking quite a bit of damage. He's trying to get out of there. Van has to fall back. He's half health right now. Now they're on to Master. Master goes down, so no more damage dealing on the side of Heroes. And this 2-level advantage that SK has is really showing in this battle as they march on. And just, here's
the
Fresh
hunt!
on the hunt. Choo, choo,
He's
choo.
coming in. His team is quite a bit out of position, but he's not going to be picked up. It gets hooked in, but is not giving a damn. Still going ham. Pops the first aid, and is able to get out using the Hydralist that Zagara sent to kill him.
Wow, that was very, very close. But now they're also on the Grave Golem.
Yeah, SK once again with their trademark control. They have the entire map, and they're making complete use of it.
This is a 6-minute Grave Golem, Thatcher. A 6-minute Grave Golem.
That is very quick indeed. Healing Totem, keeping them all pretty high while they're taking this and tanking it. Illidan, not really been with the team a lot of time. He's just been around the map collecting coins. Very mobile is Illidan, so he's just killing off the waves and collecting coins as he goes.
I like the setup that SK has right now. I really like it for this map, because they're so mobile. They can go anywhere to pick up those coins. And they're also a pretty good teamfight team, actually, because they have all the damage in Falstad and in Illidan, and they also have they also have Tyrael next to it.
Yeah, I like what they did here. Tassadar staying up there, staying up where he was to try and distract the other team from the turn-in, and they get a full turn-in, and now the team fight can happen. Hunt being used onto Vala. Vala popped like a balloon thanks to BZ and the Shock and Ore. The Zagara ult has been used and it gets 2 of them, but the entirety of Heroes War teams going down. Judgment used onto BZ, but it's not going to be enough. MD Van will get killed. Mazda is, yeah, you don't want to be in there. And somehow everyone stayed alive, including BKB, whereas Heroes War getting get Malfurion as well. And Fresh kept alive thanks to the shield and the heal of his team there. That is once again another 4-for-0 trade in favor of SK.
This is pretty intense. The forts are already falling. Look at these cannonballs dealing so much damage. All the outer turrets are gone. And the turrets that remain have no ammo left. So this is a horrible, horrible situation. And Linked has 11 coins. They just need 5 more. So that means that the moment these treasure chests are going to spawn, which is going to be in about 20 seconds at most, maybe 10, it's all over.
Indeed. Illidan has 3 coins on himself as well, so even if they just went and picked up a pirate or the easy camp, which is what they're doing, they're going to have enough. And Illidan is in fact just going to take the hard camp, so they're going to have enough plus extra for this full turn-in.
And that's pretty much what they've been doing all game long. Now onto the hard camp. Here is BKB going to try and take down these knights on his own. He should be able to do so without any help, but Linked is coming in for a little bit more assistance.
Indeed, gonna be able to pick that off. But oh, here's the entire team of Heroes War. Needs to be careful. They SK do not have their Falstad yet. Gonna back out. Let that knight camp be leashed. One knight did die, but it's all back up to full health now. So they're gonna be able to keep it from Heroes War. And now Rull is here with his Tyrrell. Pretty much only picked the Tyrrell. There's the nice Divine Storm. Gonna be able to take out Zagara almost instantly. There's the Judgment onto Valor, picking her off. The Hunt also onto Valor, just picking her out from this fight and taking her down. And we're seeing Stitches completely separated from the rest of his team here, getting killed off. And Sierra trying to escape, but being body blocked by Tyrael. Nice route there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll likely see a slow or a stun. Nice displacement there from Tyrael, and down he goes.
And that's a ace for the team of SK Gaming and Heroes. It's just getting obliterated. SK is out-rotating them, is outplaying them, and is pretty much better at all fronts than Heroes. And Heroes is putting up an amazing fight, and it was very good until the 4-minute mark. And it just shows how fast the game of Heroes can be decided.
Indeed, and while we're not seeing too much happen on the map and the enemy team is respawning, I'd suggest that we take a look at the talent screen and we can have a look at what some people have taken, especially Fresh, so we can see what he's building. He has taken First Aid, which is really good on Illidan, who is quite squishy. Very nice for keeping Illidan alive in those extended fights.
Looks like your foe beat you to it.
So for now though, there's another fight breaking out. Rawl finding Ino and Master. He has to be a little bit careful here, but is able to just eject out of there with his abilities. Now they're on to Ino. Ino in a lot of trouble, gets displaced, gets destroyed. Oh, that is a 2-man ultimate? 2-man ultimate, so not bad.
Yep, 2 ults popped for 1 Zagara, and Zagara also popped her ult, so despite being dead, she still has to wait for her ultimate to come back up. It currently has an 84
and there's a
second
keep,
cooldown.
one keep down.
Indeed, keep goes down thanks to the Blackheart. Blackheart just popped and is being turned in instantly again, Fresh with exactly the right amount of coins, and now there is a fight in the bot lane.
Yeah, fight in the bot lane. Blackheart's shooting his cannons, probably going to be aiming at the bottom lane. Or is it the top lane? I'm not entirely sure.
It is the top lane.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how he prioritizes his targets, but what I do know is that SK is pushing in. They're 4 levels ahead. Thatcher, 4 levels.
There's the displacement, trapping Falstad away. Sorry, Falstad? Trapping Malfurion away from his team. There's the hunt onto Zagara. There's the strafe there, but Zagara is somehow escaping, dropping very low. Tassadar actually
a lot of damage being put down here by SK, but they're 4 levels ahead, and it's pretty much over at this point. SK just slowly but surely destroying all the turrets. Actually, Raw gets pulled in, gets consumed. Oh, is he going to get popped?
I think he is.
No,
gets out. Oh my god!
What is this?
They never die. They just never die. They didn't even take that. Oh, there we go. They do take down the tower in the end, thanks to an archer minion. And SK gonna retreat, but oh my god, the perfect phase shift there by BKB, keeping himself alive. And everyone's going to get oof, and with the Divine Storm, they're going back in. Hunt straight onto Valor.
Just look at the damage that Fresh is dealing right now. He's on the Master. Master gets popped. Now they're on to Sierra. Fresh actually goes down. Oh, you feeder, report it. Now they're on to Ino. Ino taking so much damage. Rawl desperately trying to survive here, but actually manages to survive that one. And it's yet another ace in favor of SK Gaming. They're on the core, and SK Gaming looking to take home this Community Cup #1 here on Twitch.tv Tekno. And I have to say, what a game, Thatcher. SK showing pure dominance here.
Indeed, SK not dropping a single map through this entire tournament. Very well played, killing it before, winning the game before level 20, 12-minute win, and Ral almost getting picked off there at the end of the game, but is able to stay alive. Incredible play here by SK. And before you exit out, I would suggest, we can't just hit tab at the end of the game to look at the talents.